and welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is on this hair look, just beachy, loose, kind of textured waves. I love doing this hairstyle in the summer because it just looks effortless and like I spent the entire day on the beach. I absolutely love this look. It's easy to wear to a wedding, a party, an event. It just looks summery and like goddess-like, and I do it a way where I don't lose the length of my hair because I do have medium length hair, and this curling technique that I used is great for short to medium hair because it still gives you your length. This is just a great tutorial to kind of feel comfortable with curls in your hair but still comfortable with the length of your hair as well. So if you guys want to see how I created this beach wave look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I took a shower earlier today and just blow dried my hair straight. To add a little bit of fullness to my hair, I added 3 different clips of extensions. As you can tell, they're a little bit blonder, but they mesh in at the bottom of my hair. So I added one at this side, and then just one at the bottom of my head, just to add a little bit more fullness while I can't talk. While we're curling our hair. So that's totally up to you. If you don't want to, that's fine. So the way I'm going to be curling my hair today is so that we still have our length, because I know when you have that medium length hair or shorter, the last thing you want to do when you curl your hair is make it look even shorter, which tends to happen anyways. I'm going to be using my Toni & Guy curling iron. I believe this is an inch thick. It did come with a clamp, so it's not a wand. It did come with a clamp, but it broke off. It's a little bit older, but I love it. It comes in 3 settings. I'm going to be using it at the highest setting, which is 210. I'm going to split my hair in half so that we can start with our bottom section. So with curling my hair, I'm going to be curling it all the same direction. So it's split down the center in the back. On this side, I'm going to be curling it away from my face, and on this side, I'm going to be curling it away from my face. You can definitely go back and forth, completely up to you, but for me and for my preference, I like to curl it away from my face. Taking my curling iron, I'm going to start off with about inch thick pieces, maybe a little bit less, about this size right here. I'm taking my curling iron and pointing it downwards, taking my hair on top of the curling iron, wrapping it around and leaving this out. So I'm not going all the way around, I'm leaving it out, so then that adds a little bit of length at the end. So I'm keeping it on for about 10 seconds. When I take it out, I'm going to kind of pull it down so that it sets a little bit longer, and you're good. So I'm going to do that exact curl for the rest of my hair, going that way and setting it, but I'm not running my fingers through it. I'm just going to leave it like this. We'll run our fingers through it and kind of texture it up when our entire head is done being curled. You're not going to leave it like this at the end, but for now we want it to set in this kind of position where it's a little bit longer of a curl and our ends are straight, as you can tell. So for this side, I'm going to be doing the exact same technique, but obviously away from our face on this side, not towards our face. So taking inch thick pieces, switching hands for the curling iron tends to help when you're doing the opposite side, pointing it downwards, wrapping around, and leaving the ends out. Pulling down so that it sets a little bit longer. And you're just going to continue that for the rest of this side. To make sure it stays all day and to protect it against humidity and to hold it a little longer, I'm going to be taking my Dove Style & Care Extra Hold Hairspray and just lightly mist it while the heat from the curl kind of sets with the hairspray and it lasts longer. I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did on the bottom section on the middle section. Now for the final section, we're going to be doing the exact same thing, but I like to make sure I'm starting the curl right at the top of the root so then it has a nice wave to a flatter end. It kind of works better if you take smaller sections, and I kind of like to twist the top, put my curling iron right underneath, wrap it around, and make sure to leave out the ends, and leave for 10 seconds. So you're gonna be left with the same kind of wave, pull it flat, and then just do the same with the rest. Okay, so now that our entire head is done and it's curled, we're gonna kind of give it some texture and make it look a little bit more natural and windswept and beach-like. So I'm just gonna go through with my fingers and separate the waves so that it doesn't look as perfect and it just has more of a messy appeal to it. To add even more texture, I'm going to be taking my Marc Anthony Oil of Morocco Argon oil, 3 times volume, sulfate-free volumizing cream, which I also used when my hair was wet before I blow dried it to give it a little bit extra volume, but you can also use it on your hair dry. I'm only using a dime size amount and really just rubbing it into my hands to kind of create some warmth too. And then I'm going to go through my hair and just kind of mess it up a little bit and put it right at my roots, right at the ends. And this is just gonna give it that, like, you were out at the beach all day long, the wind just got a little crazy and kind of made your hair look great. So just going through your hair and kind of just scrunching it and messing it up. Around the front, I like to take the pieces and kind of just do this thing to make it look fuller. So I just kind of feather it out and just make it look kind of fuller, you could say. One final spray of hairspray so that it stays all day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!